I asked him one question. What rate did they offer you? He told me, and within 10 minutes, I showed him that I could save him over $150 a month on the same exact loan. Same loan amount, same down payment, same loan type. Just a different rate and a different fee structure. Over 30 years, that difference adds up to just over $47,000. Derek almost left $47,000 on the table because he did not spend 30 minutes making 2 phone calls. This is the story of how a few minutes of rate shopping saved a first-time buyer more money than most people save in a decade. I have been a mortgage loan officer for 25 years. And I will tell you something that most lenders will not. Most buyers only apply with one lender. They get one quote, they accept it, and they never find out whether they were overpaying. The mortgage industry is counting on you to do exactly that. Let me tell you exactly what happened with Derek. And then I will show you how to shop for a mortgage the right way so you never leave money on the table. Derek was 31 years old, buying his first home, a 2-bedroom condo priced at $280,000. He had a 720 credit score, $20,000 saved for a down payment, and a stable job he had held for 4 years. Strong buyer, clean file, the kind of borrower every lender wants. He had applied with a national bank that his family had always used. They gave him a rate quote, and he assumed that was the rate. He did not realize that different lenders offer different rates on the same day for the same borrower. When Derek called me, I pulled his credit and ran his numbers. His profile qualified him for a noticeably lower rate than what the bank had offered. Not because I was doing anything special, but because every lender prices differently based on their overhead, their profit margin, their volume targets, and their appetite for risk. The bank Derek was using had higher overhead costs. Branches, tellers, a physical presence in every state. Those costs get passed to the borrower through the rate or the fees. As a mortgage loan officer, my overhead structure is different, which meant I could offer a more competitive rate on the exact same product. Here is where the math gets real. On a $260,000 loan at the rate the bank offered, Derek's principal and interest payment would have been approximately $1,710 a month. At the rate I offered, the principal and interest dropped to approximately $1,550 a month. That is a difference of about $160 a month. Over 12 months, that is $1,920. Over the full 30-year term of the loan, that difference compounds to over $47,000. Same house, same borrower, same credit score, same down payment. The only difference was which lender he chose. Now let me be very clear about something. I am not telling you this story to sell you on working with me specifically. I am telling you this story because this exact scenario plays out every single day across the country, and most buyers have no idea it is happening. Here is how to rate shop the right way. There are 5 rules every buyer needs to follow. Rule number 1. Apply with at least 3 lenders. This is the single most important piece of advice in this entire video. 3 is the minimum. You can do more if you want, but 3 gives you enough data points to know whether you are getting a fair deal or getting overcharged. 1 quote tells you nothing. 2 quotes give you a comparison. 3 quotes give you leverage. Rule number 2. Apply with all 3 lenders within the same 2-week window. Here is why this matters. When you apply for a mortgage, the lender pulls your credit, which is a hard inquiry. Most buyers worry that multiple credit pulls will tank their score. But the credit scoring models are designed for rate shopping. If all your mortgage inquiries happen within a 14 to 45-day window depending on the scoring model, they all count as a single inquiry. You will not be penalized for shopping around. The system is literally built for this. Rule number 3. Compare loan estimates, not just rates. Every lender is required by federal law to give you a document called a loan estimate within 3 business days of receiving your application. This is a standardized form that breaks down your rate, your monthly payment, your closing costs, and every fee the lender is charging. The loan estimate is your weapon. It shows you everything on the same form in the same format from every lender. When you compare loan estimates side by side, you can see exactly where one lender is cheaper and where another is more expensive. Sometimes one lender has a lower rate, but higher closing costs. Sometimes another lender has a slightly higher rate, but significantly lower fees. The loan estimate lets you make an apples-to-apples comparison that would be impossible from a verbal quote alone. Rule number 4. Pay attention to the fees on page 2 of the loan estimate. The rate is important, but fees can quietly add thousands to your loan cost. Look specifically at origination charges, discount points, underwriting fees, and any fees that are labeled as lender charges. Some lenders advertise a low rate, but load the closing costs with junk fees that more than make up for it. The total cost of the loan over the first 5 to 7 years is what matters, not just the monthly payment. Rule number 5. Do not be afraid to negotiate. Most buyers do not realize that mortgage terms are negotiable. If lender A gives you a better rate but lender B has lower fees, you can go back to lender A and say, "I have a competing offer with lower fees. Can you match it?" Lenders want your business. They have flexibility in their pricing. And the simple act of asking can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars at closing. Now let me tell you what Derek did after I showed him the numbers. He went back to his original bank, showed them my loan estimate, and asked them to match it. They could not. They lowered their rate slightly, but still could not get close to what I was offering. Derek ended up going with me, and he closed on his condo 4 weeks later. But here is the part of the story that matters most. Derek told me after closing that the entire rate shopping process took him about 30 minutes. He made 2 phone calls, filled out 2 short applications, waited a few days for the loan estimates to come back, and then compared them side by side. 30 minutes of effort. $47,000 in savings over the life of the loan. Most buyers spend more time shopping for a television than they do shopping for a mortgage. A television costs $500. A mortgage costs hundreds of thousands. The 30 minutes you spend rate shopping could be the most valuable half hour of your financial life. Let me give you one more piece of advice from 25 years of doing this. There is a specific window during the home buying process when rate shopping is most effective. That window is after you get pre-approved but before you go under contract. Once you are pre-approved, you have your credit pulled, your documents submitted, and your financial profile established. At that point, you can take your information to 2 or 3 other lenders and get competing loan estimates within days. Compare them. Negotiate. Pick the best one. If you wait until after you are under contract, you still have time to shop, but the pressure is higher because you are on a closing deadline. The best time to shop is before the clock starts ticking. Here is what you need to do right now if you are planning to buy a home. First, decide on at least 3 lenders you want to apply with. Include at least 1 bank, 1 credit union, and 1 mortgage broker or independent loan officer. Each type has different pricing structures and different strengths. Second, apply with all 3 within the same 2-week window so the credit inquiries count as one. Third, request the loan estimate from each lender and compare them side by side, page by page. Fourth, use the competing estimates as leverage to negotiate the best possible terms. Fifth, choose the lender who gives you the best combination of rate, fees, and service, not just the lowest rate on paper. Derek almost signed with the first lender who gave him a number. If he had, he would have paid $47,000 more over the life of his loan and never even known it. The 30 minutes he spent shopping around was worth more per hour than any job he will ever have. Do not be the buyer who accepts the first quote. Shop around. Compare. Negotiate. It is your money. Protect it. If you are buying a home in the next 12 months, subscribe to this channel right now. Every single week, I break down exactly what lenders look for, exactly what kills deals, and exactly what 25 years of mortgage experience has taught me about helping buyers close on their dream homes. No fluff, no jargon, just the information that actually protects your deal. I will see you in the next one.